me and grab a spot at the bar.
So what happened to your smuggling operation?
The Galactic Empire. Not long after the end of the Clone Wars, the Empire cracked down on my shipping operation. They ruined everything. Many of my associates saw the relative safety of the Hutts. Good riddance. Most of them were snakes anyway. But some of them... lost people I didn't expect to lose.
I'm sorry, Moran. That's rough.
No, I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten asking for your pity.
All right, then.
Cal, I've been meaning to, well, I was a little curt when last we spoke about how my shipping operation was shut down.
Don't worry. I've heard worse.
I really did lose everything, you know. And everyone. That's what brought me to Koba with what few wares I had left. Monk lets me keep my things in the back room. Go on. See if anything suits your fancy. Not like anyone here has credits to spend. Anyhow, I shouldn't take my troubles out on you.
Thanks, Moran.
See you around, Cal.
Got something? Dreo. Old friend of Moran's? What are we feeling like? So how'd you go from making sounds on Ryosa to becoming a producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks, handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth. Started playing enough gigs to do it full time. Eventually, someone with influence caught a listen as they were passing through. They'd worked with Max Rebo, so I figured they were legit.
Max Rebo? That is legit.
Exactly. Said they could give me some gigs in the core. When they said core, I heard like Chandrila. Nah, they meant Coruscant. So that's where I went. We have some tunes, but there's gotta be so much left.
I saw your things in the back room.
You'll have to forgive the more tasteless ornaments. Some of it used to belong to Dreo, my old partner. He had a ghastly sense of style.
Another outlaw?
Not when I met him. He was running a perfectly legitimate port in Rhodia. Allowed me to use his docks for my shipments. No questions asked, supposedly. But we got to talking anyways.
Sounds like a nice guy.
He was the genuine article, all right. Probably why things didn't work out between us.
Cal, did you find the spot I was telling you about?
Yeah, actually. You might be telling tales.
I would never lie to you.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay, but you're gonna be disappointed. Hiya.
And the surging river is parted by the blade of the stone.
What blade? What stone?
Which is sharper, stone or water?
I wouldn't fight a raider with water, if that's what you're suggesting.
But is the river's course its birthright? Is the stone true its form?
I thought you had all the answers.
Shh, pay attention, Dana. I think she's talking about some treasure.
You two getting your fortune read?
Trying to. But we can't get a straight answer out of this one.
Say it again, will you?
On shores of silt, a river winds. A bank of guilt, a broken bind.
Oh, I get it now. She's saying there's a big score to be had in some silty river.
You only hear what you want to hear. Sounded like a warning to me. One of them ominous ones.
What do you make of it, Cal?
It's dangerous out there. I trust my own instincts over a fortune.
See? See? Kid gets it.
Whoever made the score of a lifetime by being more careful?
You ever get homesick, Tulot?
From time to time, there are quite a few things I miss.
Like what?
The many rivers, bloody trout leaping over the current, and the food that I crave.
Oh, yeah?
Handmade dumplings stuffed with potato and kushnip. I miss the taste of fanson, a minty spice that enlivens every taste bud.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe you can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner. Sojourner?
How you doing?
See you when I see you.
Best selection in the system? Guaranteed. Oh my, I have something Cal wants. You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy.
Explain it to Tula.
You know, prophecy describing where a couple of enterprising folk might find a real home.
Hey, Monk.
Good to see you, Cal.
How about we give you a cut of any loot we find?
How about a bit of refreshment for bringing Z back safe and sound? On the house, of course.
I'm good, thanks. Why don't you send a drink Bode's way? Wouldn't have been able to save her without his help.
All right, but I still owe you one. Heritage coming back safe is the talk of the saloon. Something charming about that old gal, wouldn't you say?
See you later, Monk.
Do you know about the bile maw lurking in the mountain?
Can't say I do.
May seem peaceful, but when disturbed, it will charge and trample you. Its thick hide makes it resistant to even the strongest weapons.
How would you approach it?
Mind your feet. Its spray attack will leave pools of acid on the ground.
Good to know. Thanks.
Garagos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they? Especially when they're injured.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of beasts are like that. I learned the hard way on a family outing once. My first time leading. Tracked a Kivaroa back to its nest. It was killing livestock. No other choice but to put it down. Played the approach perfectly. Found an opening. But my family was watching, so I decided to get a little bit fancy. Lost my concentration. One of its legs slams down, inches away from cracking my spine. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time. And finished that Kivaroa no frills.
That's a close call.
Yep. Hey, you corner something, it'll do what it needs to survive. Even when you have the upper hand, never underestimate your prey. But that Mogu you took out had quite the stench.
Ugh, quite.
Range with your nose, my mama always said. We once had a feral canifant terrorizing the ranch, just a menace. Destroyed our barn, twice. Canifants cover their own tracks, see? Crafty buggers, practically impossible to find.
So how'd you track it?
We reversed our vaporators, pumped the air full of moisture. When it's humid, the smells get a lot, well, more pungent. Was long before we caught the scent.
Clever.
Ain't it? We all got 5 senses, Cal. I figure we might as well use them. Later, BD.
Well, you know, when you first walked in here, I was getting ready to throw you out. Oh, funny. I remember asking myself, am I gonna be the guy who gives this Latero his second prosthetic arm?
Oh, yeah, you go ahead and try. But seriously, you've done good by us. Watching out for the kid. It's like you're... Excuse me.
Those tears in your eyes, Grease?
No, they're not tears. What, are you kidding me? No. Probably smoke or something. Someone smoking in here? No smoking!
I got it, Grease. Right back at you. And if you ever want to get that arm modded, I know a guy.
You got an arm guy?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, let me think about it.
Tyloon's is drawing a crowd.
Yeah, could be words out that I'm the best cook this side of the Hidean Way. Oh, what do you know, BD? You've got no taste buds. Watch yourself out there.
Hell, there you are.
Both told me everything. Both pistols blazing, a real crack shot, straight out of the holiday.
Easy, Captain. Just trying to debrief.
Debrief? Ooh, you hear that? This guy's a pro. How come we never debrief, Cal?
Simmer down. You enjoying the spotlight, Bode?
Like an Imperial cavity search. But I've got to admit, it's great to see everyone excited. Let's catch up later.
Tulak, always having visions of the future.
Wait, I'm getting a premonition.
What is it?
In her future, Tulak will quit fortune-telling and get a real job.
Huh? Do you guys have any friends?
We tried. Honest.
But it never worked out.
Vork, death by a runaway land speeder. Drillo died trying to ride a Garacco.
Trakuka, incinerated juggling thermal detonators.
Seems like everyone who tries to be your friend dies.
Not everyone. Patar left because he got a job off-world.
But then he died when his shuttle crashed.
Not our fault.
So long.
I bet Z can get the data off this disk.
Boogie, pasok ba?
Good, Neko.
Come on!
This place really keeps going.
No scanning, okay, BD? More priorite. Wonder what this will fetch at Doma's shop.
Jump!
It's okay, BD. We'll find another way.
The charge is set. Get back. What, nothing? I thought you said this was good thermite.
But I get flight sickness, so save it. Detection! Breathing! Watch
We'll get around faster now.
Take this. You okay? It's you and me, scummer. How's that?
Wrist-mounted lasers, wrist-mounted rockets. Understood.
I don't bite, I promise. You know your way around Kobo, don't you?
You should not be here.
You got it! Time to ride, buddy. Yeah!
Watch yourself out there.
Be careful.
There he is, my favorite scrapper.
You know any others?
I do not. But together, we've taken on a few bucketheads.
Don't forget the KX droids.
How are we still alive? Let's catch up later.
So next, let's go to...
Shattered moon. No sweat.
They will be expecting us.
Cal and I made it through the Lucre Hulk all right.
You and I have different definitions of all right.
Now I'm wondering why Dagon sent Ravis instead of going himself.
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
Vulture droids. Looks like Ravis has more Separatist toys than we thought.
Doesn't look like they spotted us yet. Think you can land?
I don't know. The risky part's gonna be taken off again, and the last thing I want is to be stuck on this haunted rock.
We could always build a second cantina. Franchise.
Hey, how about you save the jokes for later, Jetpack?
I can hide the mantis.
Last I checked, this ship isn't equipped with a cloaking device. What is she doing?
Here we go.
The vultures are right in front of us. Trust her. Okay, that was impressive.
We will drop you off. Good luck with Ravis.
And to you.
Hey, kid. Hurry back.
Jetpack, man the guns.
Copy that.
Oh, and I might need some of your blood. In case I get tired.
I know we're perfectly safe up here, right? Right? Watch yourself out there.
Be careful.
Davis's ship. He's headed for the tower. Need to center myself.
Combo time! Get back here!
Right here, BD.
You're finished! Don't you run! I get down!
That's one less tail to worry about. Best way up is through the array.
That. Don't open it. Scrap it. You're done. Not bad! Oh!
Help me! Here!
Shut down!
Maybe Centauri hit the compass in the tower. Only one way to find out. Well done. The idea either. The forest array brought the first activate. Each array activated the next. Dagan was right about Centauri.
How about a fabrication facility on the moon?
It would save us bringing materials from elsewhere.
orders from anybody.
Get you! Get him! This isn't fighting.
Let's get him. I'm faster than you. I'll get you. Stop getting destroyed.
This is the best part. Come back here! I won't die. Not here! Put me down!
That's not good at all.
Track him. Now, where are you?
You, move up and attack.
On target. Hold fast, together. He's making a run for it. A stalemate. There you are. That's war, soldier. I find you, I kill you. Feel this? Just you and me, bud. Show no mercy.
Elusive. Where are you going? Wait now! Help me!
Help me! Here!
Stop it! Not like this! Here I come!
long have you laid dormant? Soon, you will sing again.
Cal, you there?
I'm here. You all okay?
We're managing. No rush, but hurry up and let us know when you're on your way back.
Will do. Droids don't get to know the plan either.
Something about the Jedi. Your ideals teach patience, peace, humility. Yet these were empty mantras. Jedi brutality. That is what they from members of the Clone Wars, not diplomacy. Those who fell to this empire are pale shadows compared to those from Dagon's age. And yet, disappear. Perhaps you'll surprise me. You must want to know a little better badly. How far would you go, I wonder? You've already killed for it. Maybe you're going to give it I will show you no mercy. In turn, I will expect none from you. Surrender is a prison, and I will not be in prison again. A cage is the only true defeat. Dominance is the only true victory.
Only way up is ahead. And into another firing chamber. Yeah, one was enough. Bad shape, buddy.
The hour approaches for you to make Dagon's vision real once more.
Resistance reveals the path. Lab. Doubt she ever thought it would come to this. She made her choices, but if it helps us find a home that's free of the Empire, so be it. This is different.
Jedi, you are nearly too late. I await you in the control tower. Reach me if you can.